What's good, y'all? It's your boy NeedForSheed coming back with another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. I know it's been a long time. Trust me, a lot of stuff has happened in these past 6, 7 months, as some of y'all have seen on Facebook, with the wedding and everything that's coming up. We got a lot of stuff going on. So it's just like, you gotta take time, put stuff in perspective, and then come back when it's time to come back. But for everybody that has asked or everybody that's been wanting to get a new episode, thank you guys for waiting. One just dropped. By the time you seen this, one just dropped with Alexis. So that's gonna come first, and then you're gonna have this one. And then I got a couple more coming on after that. So I'm gonna get back into this. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Please go like, comment, share, and subscribe. Some of my old content. I got new content coming. I start posting back drinks again. I got this coming back. I got all of this coming back. So thank you guys. And thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. And on this episode today, I got my bro, I got big bro here, Mr. Nick Nova himself. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me, man. I've been excited since I seen you doing the YouTube grind. So I'm just happy to be here, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all taking the time. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on talking with me, man. I do appreciate it. It's a lot going
Absolutely.
on, and we're gonna dive into some of everything. And for everybody, how we started off. Just tell the people, growing up and everything. How was it growing up? But we with this episode, with this season, we're dealing with a lot of entrepreneurship in this as well. So just
Yep.
gonna start off with that, and then we'll tie into how we ended up meeting each other and everything.
All good. So I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, Orange Mound to be specific. So I'm the middle child of five sons from my mother, Loretta McNary. And I mean, coming up in Memphis is fun, is dangerous,
Yep.
is adventurous. You know what I'm saying? So you get a well-rounded upbringing when you come up in Memphis. So and one thing that kind of saved me from going down the wrong path is was the arts, like drawing, writing stories, things like that. So just coming up, my mother, she was an entrepreneur. She had her own TV show, radio show, newspaper. She wrote books. So I was just inspired at a young age to be a creator. Uh, um, and eventually I landed on becoming a poet.
Coming a poet. And y'all know me, I posted spoken words before on my
Cold,
YouTube page and everything. So
cold.
y'all understand the connection we had because now me and him talk on a different type of level now because it's more
So
into other things. Because growing up, um, him and my big brother, they went to school together. So him and Shry, y'all know
yes,
Shry. They went
raw.
to school. They went to school together. So they played ball together. They was friends together. Everybody, same clique type of people. So Nick was one of the three or four that used to come to the house. A1 was at the house. Nick was at the house. It was like Terry.
Dang, good old day.
Yeah, the good.
Dang.
So we had all of
He
them.
go,
Wakefield came to the house before. It's like we had so good. It was like so a lot of Shry's basketball teammates came to the crib, and Nick
and
also came.
y'all gotta picture this though. He got a full half court in his backyard. It really used to go down.
It was fun back
All these people he named it, we used to go to war in the backyard for real.
because it was neighborhood pride. I was like, bro, we all can hoop at school. That's what's up. We
Yeah,
all hoop at school, but we want to
it was
be.
different.
Yeah, everybody in the neighborhood want to know is like when they coming back. We gonna hoop because it's like, bro,
It's different.
we gonna play. That's the main reason moms and them built the court in the backyard was because
Man, full
of
thing. That was
neighborhood.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Then y'all had real hoopers over there. This ain't like you just hooping on the street. People just random people. Nah, we got
no, no,
real
no.
hoopers.
We coming over there with a mission. You already got your three. You already got your three before the game start. You already know which three.
Real.
Outside the first six people that play, outside of them picking up teams, everybody else knew what three they was getting.
Automatically.
Automatically.
Automatic.
Automatically. You either got your three on the sideline or depending on who lost, you was gonna pick one of them and pick the other person you was gonna go and play. And you stayed on the court. First game 32, second game after that 24. Every game after that 24, first
No,
game
no,
32.
no lie. I was always trying to hoop with the bros. I'm trying to hoop with the fam. Like
Yeah,
I'm over here with them. I'm trying to hoop with them.
because it's
Home
easy.
court advantage.
Yeah, at that point it's easy. It's like and then you hoop with the same
Going
people in the
back.
hood. You hoop with the same people, so you know how they play. So you get the people that play the best with you.
Man, that was crazy. I never still to this day I never seen nothing like that. Cause I'm from the mound. We could just go to the park and hoop and stuff like that, or hoop on a curve or something like that, bro. It wasn't nothing like the half court. That was a little mecca for real, oasis for real.
Like I said, man, we played the 32. First game was to 32. Every game after that was to 24. It was
Tough.
it was for sure. Had twos. We made our own 3-point line. Made our own 3-point line out there.
A real 3-point line, and it was tough because it's still in the backyard, so it's still out of bounds right here. You got to really come get to it. It ain't
Yeah.
no running around like you right here. This you for a bucket,
We ran
really.
through so many goals. We ran through at least 2 or 3 goals back there because people
Yeah,
were
dunk
dunking.
contest, everything. Dunk
Yeah,
contest, yeah, I remember all that.
yeah. So,
Good
man,
old days.
if y'all grew up in the Wooddale area, the Cromwell area, Overton, anything like that, y'all know what we're talking about. Y'all came over to the crib because the candy lady was down the street. So the candy lady was down the street. Somebody would ride their bike down there, go get like 30 freeze cups, bring them back. We out there eating freeze cups, rotating,
I
playing
don't know nothing about the candy lady with the freeze cups.
with the free cup down the street, nachos down the street, everything you want down the street. Even moms wanted some. Moms wanted the freeze cup. So she sent us the money, and they was a quarter for the one this big
Everybody eating.
quarter.
Everybody eating. I remember them nachos.
Man, everybody eat, nobody cares. And then everybody else that wasn't playing, we was playing football behind the court in that little area right there, throwing the football.
Now that I know that was your specialty though. You want to get on the field for real.
Oh yeah, because I was like,
Yes, sir.
I liked hooping, but I was like, I hoop more because, like I said, everybody in the neighborhood hoop, and I got this back here, so I might as well hoop a little bit. But I was like, yeah, I was always the football player because I was like, that was easier for me playing
Now
football.
you was out there though, and you was the youngest one out there. You was out there
Yeah,
with us for real.
yeah. So it's like, bro, you just want to get out here, just play a little bit. You ain't gonna play. You ain't gonna play every game. You understand that you're not gonna play every game. You're not gonna do that, but you just want to play something.
We always in that position, bro, till we
Yeah.
grew up for
And
sure.
then my friends, I still got my age group. So all of them, we still going on until I went to college. That's when the hooping really stopped. My junior year of high school is like when all the hooping really stopped in the neighborhood because everybody was gone. But
You ain't
from
hooping Martin? You ain't hooping the rec?
I hooped a little bit in the rec. I was in there a little bit. Flag football was big. I was in the. I went to the gym sometimes. Sometimes I did, but I did hoop in the rec a little bit. Mike was always in there, so we got to hoop a couple of times together over there. I remember
Yeah.
one day, everybody was on the other side playing, and then everybody was sitting down. But it was like 6 or 7 people on the other side. So me, Mike, and one of our frat brothers, Corey, we looked at each other like, yeah, let's go over there, see if we can go. Just go hoop over there instead of sitting
Yeah,
here waiting for
man.
another 2 games or something. Let's just go over here and see
What's
what
on the other side? For sure.
we went over there and started hooping, going back and forth and everything like that. Everybody moved over there.
Cause y'all probably over there getting to it.
We was
And then
getting to it because we
you
played
ain't gotta
like two
wait like that
games.
in the
Yeah,
you ain't
we
gotta
played
wait
like
all
two
the way
games.
down here.
You're right. We played
It's
like
like that
two
in
games before
Memorize
people.
too.
Yeah. So it was crazy. And then everybody came over there, and then we just like, shit, all right. And we just kept running, kept running. I remember one of the best games
Got
we
this jump
had.
popping.
Yeah. Me, Mike, and Sherrod came down to Martin and we was in the gym hoop. I think it was
The
homecoming.
trio.
And we hooped together and we won 3 games. Won three. Yeah, we won 3 games.
Now for real though, the three of y'all on the same team, that's a little cheat code. That's a squad for real. That's a big three for real.
We just knew how each other played, so it was easy.
Too easy.
Try getting to the hole. Try
Too
getting to the
easy.
hole. Tries getting to the hole. That's what he's gonna do. Mike may or may not go to the hole, depending on how
Hey,
he
I never seen him after his injury. I always wonder if he could still get a bucket though.
Yeah, he can still get a buck because in the gym he can still hoop, so he can still get a jumper off. He'll go to the hole, but for the most part, he lived in the mid range. He lived in the mid
Hey,
range. That's where he was at.
let's get controversial. Who you think better between them two?
Man, that stuff used to go on for so long. I'm so sick of that debate. I'm telling you, man, they debated that so long. And I told him, I was like, bro, it was real simple. It was easy. Sherrod got to the rim better.
Yeah,
Mike was the better shooter.
that's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
handles wise, they about even handles wise. Uh,
As Mike progressed, he really put it on the string though, for real.
yeah, yeah. So the
But
handles got better.
Ant got the quick.
Yeah, his was the quick move with it.
Yeah,
Mike's was a little bit more dribbling. Sherrod was
yeah.
dribbling, but he had so much quickness, he was gone. So
We're
Sherrod
gonna set that up.
Sherrod could get to the rim. So Sherrod played like AI. That's how he
Yeah,
plays.
yeah, for sure. Little Baron Davis, for sure.
I'm gonna get to
And
the
was
rim.
cold.
I'm gonna get to the rim,
Okay.
get the layup, get the foul, get the and one, go shoot the free throw. If my three ball going, I'm gonna shoot it. But if not, my main thing is get to the hole.
Mike was a real shooter for real though.
Yeah,
I
Mike was
remember
the
that.
mid range. Mike was a mid range and back player.
Yeah.
He started as he got older. He started getting to the rim more.
Hey, I remember because I used to only see him hoop like when we do in the backyard. But I remember we went to a gym for real.
Yeah,
Man, a scorcher. We was out there with A1 and all them guys. T Baby Justin, all them folk. Man,
yeah,
we used to really hoop back then.
yeah. No, it was fun because it was like, bro, you get out here, man. Hold your man. Do what you got to do. The do what you got to do. You got to win the game. First game, we're going to 12. First game,
You
y'all.
gotta
First,
win.
first game 15. Second game 12. Y'all know what
You
it
got to win, and that's why I'm mad right now, and that's why I put this jersey on right now because
is.
because you got to win, bro.
Or you got to win. 15 is like, bro, you go to 15, you got to win by two. Y'all know the rule. You win by two. You win if it's 13-14, I hit a two, it's 15-14. You got to win by two. Y'all know the
Got
rules.
to. Oh yeah, that's hey, but that's how people like to cheat. Like you ain't call B by two. Like it's understood over here. It's B
Yeah,
by
it's
two.
understood before, but it's like, bro, before all right, we roll this out. We playing a 15 or 12. What we playing to? All right, cool. Twos and threes, or just one,
First game
just
15.
one.
2-1.
Twos and ones.
It's
Bet.
understood.
We going to 12. Bet. Got to win by two. Bet. All right, roll the ball. Let's roll.
I like B by two. It give you that game seven feel. It's
Because if it's
real.
10-10, I'm coming down pulling that three. It is what it is. I'm,
Man,
I'm not thinking twice about this.
you
I'm coming
got to
down and
shoot the
pulling this
three,
three.
bro. And that's the difference I say between Kobe and LeBron, bro.
I'm
Kobe
pulling
gonna
this.
hit that
We finna win.
three.
We finna win. We finna go. We finna win. We finna get up out of here. I
Kobe
ain't going
gonna
for the
hit
time. We
that
finna go
three,
home.
bro.
It's either
And
overtime or we win.
he at least gonna take the shot, bro. He at
Yeah,
least gonna take the shot.
yeah. Nah, it's and then that's one of the best times because one day we played all three of us hit the game winner back to back to back. That was one of the better games. Mike hit the
Historic
first Mike hit the first one. He did a cut. I hit him. He hit like a free throw line floater. Boom.
game.
Game. Second one I won. We came out. I told you I came down. Mike set the pick. I came around, pulled the three before it
Easy.
went in. Before it went
I
in,
can say how you
I said, game.
butter.
Bam, got him. And then the
Butter.
last one, Sherrod hit an in and out move and hit a step back, and he pulled it, and it went in like bet. Good. So we were about to play the four game. We played the four game. We was like, all right, we gonna try to make it through this, man. Man, they
Hey,
beat us, but they still barely beat us, but they beat us like 10, like 10-7.
y'all already got 3 wins, bro.
Yeah, I got three wins,
It
bro.
ain't nah,
I got
three.
3 wins.
We already we really been killing y'all the whole time.
I'm tired. Like, bro, we got 3 wins. I'm tired. And then it was like that
And,
was
and I think, but I do think that's what LeBron thinks. He like, I done enough. It ain't matter. So, but
yeah,
do you think?
I 100% believe in LeBron wants to win, but he's also at the point now in his life where it's like, if I don't win, I'm not going to kill myself for it.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's done enough. Like I used to be a real LeBron hater, but
He could win his fifth ring, and I honestly don't believe it'll change anybody's mind. I
it
don't.
wouldn't. Now, the people who still kind of like bash him, nah, it wouldn't change their
It
mind at
wouldn't
all.
change their mind.
But
A fifth ring wouldn't do nothing for nobody,
I
especially if
said
he
when he got
won
the
the fifth
fourth
ring and
ring,
didn't win Finals MVP. If he won the fifth ring, didn't win Finals MVP, they're gonna be like, "So what you really do for the team? What you really contribute?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm 41.
uh,
I'm
He,
41.
hey, I think he's still that guy, but he didn't show me that. He didn't show me. He didn't show me. I understand you're older. If you're older, sit down. Let somebody else move.
Yeah, but shit, at 40, he's still better than half the league, which is crazy.
I get yeah, I get it.
He's still
I get it.
25-5. He's still 24-8. This is the first year he averaged 25 points a game, and he averaged 24.5. It's like, bruh, it's like he averaged 24.4.
No, I get when he got the fourth ring. I told him I'll stop. I'm not gonna bash you at all because you came to the squad to get it.
Yeah,
But when he hit the number one score and then 50K points
I can't
as
say
a hooper,
for 20
you got that.
he finna be
You
an
got
all NBA. He finna be all NBA first or second team, probably second team. He gonna be an all NBA second team player, probably second or
yeah.
third team.
We look good, but that's why I just hate that we lost like that,
Oh, no,
bro.
y'all defense bad. Y'all defense was horrible
I hate that we lost like that. Now they frying Luca.
because he's never gonna be a good defender.
Oh,
He's
he
never
is.
gonna be a good defender.
You got to because I believe he wants to win too. But now you're saying if you don't come lock up or at least be
Attempt.
a presence,
Yeah, right. Like, dude,
then
you
you're
can
not
move
gonna make
out the first move. Like, dude, he's just going around you. You not cutting him off or nothing. I'm like, bro, you gotta at least step your foot right there.
giving up layups.
Layups. I saw the video there. I said, I think that was Jaden McDaniels. That man one step and he was gone. I was like, bro, you gotta trip him something.
And Jamin Davis Cole, like I do like him. He hoop, but
You can put
bro,
the
you ain't
terrible
even
dude.
following him.
Yeah,
You ain't even following him.
you put somebody
He,
slow out there right now. Mike Conley can still get around him, and he 40.
I don't want. Hey, next up, I don't want to talk about that. I
Sorry,
won
y'all.
for
We went
Kobe
down
for
memory
sure.
lane and then get us back to basketball, which we'll talk about on another day.
I'm still supporting my squad. It's still Laker Nation, but
Yeah, so in basketball,
we,
I'm more of the players. I like players more than teams.
who you like?
I'm a big like he had a down year compared to most years. I'm a big Devin Booker fan. I'm a big Devin.
Oh man, well I know that's heartbreaking then, cause
Yeah, I'm a big Devin Booker fan. So he's always been my favorite two guard because the best two guard was always him, Donovan Mitchell, or Ant. One of those three is the best
yeah,
two.
and it was yeah. I used to compare Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker like
All of
who's
them did
better
the same type of deal. But this is the
score.
best squad Donovan Mitchell
Deadly.
has had. So I want to see what he do with it because this is the
Yeah,
best
he got
he
score.
has had. Booker been to
Yeah,
the
they
finals.
killed him.
Booker
Yeah,
been to the
clean sweep,
finals. Yeah, so Booker been to the finals, so he
clean
knows,
sweep.
he knows what it means to be the best, be on going to deep in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Ant went to the Western Conference Finals last year. They didn't play well against Dallas. So, but he's been deep in the playoffs, so he kind of understands. So all of them have had deep playoff runs.
yeah. But with KD and Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, bro, y'all gotta be
They
getting
defense was
there.
worse
Like,
than y'all's. They defense was way worse, a
yeah,
hundred worse. Like they couldn't stop nobody. Every game,
nobody,
140 to 100.
nobody.
They couldn't stop nobody. I'm talking about
Yeah, that's the problem with scorers. They don't want to play defense.
can't play defense, and Devin Booker can play defense, but you need him to be the point guard on offense.
So
And
what you say? You got to surround him with defensive players. You wouldn't have
yeah,
got some more
and that's
scores.
not his game. That's why his best years was with CP3. Why? Because Chris Paul could give him the ball, and he knows
Speeding,
where
yeah,
to put the
bro.
ball.
And they did way better.
Yes. So
They did way better.
Devin Booker, all of them. So yeah, that's Devin Booker has always been out. Always been a K. LeBron, KD. That's your number one. I love Cade. I love Cade in Detroit. Um,
Oh
Cade,
yeah, yeah, he's a hooper. Yeah, he cold. He really
Cade
cold.
in Detroit is a hooper. So but Devin Booker is my favorite going right now. Cade is
I like Devin Booker. He cold. Yeah.
Cade. I love way Brunson's playing right now.
I used to think he was forcing it, like he really do too much.
Yeah, but you
But
look at it, he has to,
he a bucket. That's
and
a bucket.
yeah, he a bucket. And
Either way you look at it, that's a bucket.
so it's him. And what's the other person I really like? It was
I
uh
thought you were gonna say Steph or something like that.
yeah, no, I love all the big players. I love their game. So all of them, I'm really fine with all of them. Um, Ant-Man's crazy. Uh,
Yeah,
Ja, so I mess with Ja. Uh,
well, he had a degree of so Ant-Man or Ja.
oh, Ant,
Did you do it?
Ant-Man,
Dang. That was quick too.
Ant-Man, Ant-Man,
That was quick.
because stuff that he was weak at, I could tell he got better at. He was
He
not
want
a
to win.
three-point shooter coming out of Georgia.
Nah,
He could
I think that's
shoot
his,
the
I think
ball.
that's his biggest thing he worked on.
He could shoot now. He's always athletic.
Yeah.
He always could get to the hole. He could play defense. Now he can
That's
shoot.
what he really want to do. Get
Yeah.
into the hole,
Yeah. Now he can
dunk
shoot.
on something.
So now that he can shoot, you got to come up on him. And if you can come up on him, he fast enough to get around
Yeah, and he was doing it effortlessly.
you. Yeah.
Not even going deep into the bag, just simple swing through, pump fake, heads and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was good. I liked how they played. They played great basketball.
Yeah.
I can't be mad. They played great basketball.
Ja's a professional basketball player, so I could never outshoot him. But I'm like, your 3-point shot, it got to get better than 30% from the
I can
three.
tell he just don't work. I can tell he don't work. He probably takes shots, but he
He
don't
don't work on it.
work. Nah, he not working on it. Nah,
Same thing with that's how AI was. AI didn't. You could tell if he hot from three, he good. But you
he was just that's a natural talent. He got a natural touch on it.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
he work on
he
getting
don't
to
got no
he
fundamental shot or nothing. Like
yeah. He ain't
he
shoot
just
no three.
natural.
Yeah.
He natural with it. But I like his mid range. That's 99.
Yeah, that was saying that was 99, but he like I said, he didn't develop a great 3-point shot. He could shoot the three, but he wasn't a good 3-point shooter.
Nah, I think in Denver when it slowed down, he had to do so much. He was a better shooter, but
Yeah.
nah, I'm
He's
sure
always
if
a
we look
mid-range
it up,
shooter.
he ain't got no high
Yeah.
percentage or nothing like that.
So I think if Ja don't work on nothing, I was like, eventually your athleticism is going to leave. So are you going to turn into AI when he got older? And you saw how he looked in Detroit. You saw how he looked in Memphis. You saw what he looked like when he went back to Philly.
Hang it up.
Hang it up. Or are you going to look like D Rose that contributed to some good teams? Minnesota, he was good.
Yeah,
The Knicks, he was good. Detroit, he was good.
I I don't want to see him go through an injury like that,
Yeah,
that's going to force
exactly.
him to change his game. Like if he can still leverage the athleticism and his craftiness and get a burner, then you
Yeah.
good.
Because Westbrook is still somewhat athletic, but he's not as athletic as he used to be because he's blowing
Yeah,
layups now. Like Russ is blowing layups and dunks. He's blowing them now. So,
because I think he wanna dunk it,
but he can't get up there like he used
but he
to.
can't get up there. So he try.
Uh,
So at that point, he trying to lay it up, and then it's going off there.
he's
But he good in Denver though.
yeah, no, he do.
He
Oh, he doing exactly what he need to do in Denver. He's
he
playing
comfortable
well.
over there.
He's playing well, and the fact I think this is the first time in a couple of years that he feels wanted because Jokic said, "I want Russ." Jokic,
Yeah.
I want him. I want him here.
They go a long way when somebody wants you on their team.
Yes,
Like that morale boost.
and
It works.
he's coming through for Denver right now in the series.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I get done writing for the battle, I'm gonna turn some games on, see what's going on.
yeah. So as we move forward, this sorry, y'all. We sports. It is what it is. So, like
I
I said,
wasn't even thinking.
y'all see, yeah, y'all see the backstory of how we all met each other. So that's why we can talk like this, like barbershop talk. We can keep this going.
It's like for real, yeah. So,
Yeah. But now we flip over to something that we talked about earlier that we do both have interest in is the art of poetry, spoken word, battle rap. That's the main. That's we love all those types of forms of entertainment. So I know people out there, y'all love music. I know we all love music and everything like that. So
for sure.
spoken word poetry, R&B, rap, all of that intertwines in the same thing. You add a melody to it, you add a beat to it, so it goes different ways. It's the same concept in different forms.
Especially the really good artists.
Yeah,
Any really good artist, you can hear the poetry in the music. So
yeah. So it's easy. It's easy for some people. So that's another reason why we wanted to talk about that. Was it easy for you to get into this area?
It really was. And really I really tried to deny the gift, if I could be honest, like that, like literature and writing, that was in me as a kid. I used to write my own stories and create my own characters, but because I guess because it wasn't just cool to do, like I guess I was gravitating toward other things like playing basketball. But when I really needed a way to help my headspace, like I really needed a way to express my emotions. Bro, it was writing that helped me get to a place where I just didn't want to just crash out.
Right.
My very first poem was a poem that I wrote to my brother that had passed, and all this time for years I just had this balled up like fury, bro. Like I'm really lashing out, like mad at the world. And then I write the poem, and it's like it'll alleviate all that
Thanks. Yeah.
stress, bro. I get to express things to my brother that I can't say to him, but I can express.
Yeah.
So it was called a letter to my big brother, and I ended up posting it on Facebook, and the response was like I never got praise for nothing like this before,
Right.
like how I do this. So I do think I had a natural talent for just putting words together and making a picture in your mind. So yeah, it was the easiest because I always love music.
Yeah, man. Music. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Music gets you through a lot of times. I can remember
Yeah.
going to college that freshman semester, first semester. Drake dropped my favorite album of his, and it
What's
was
that?
Nothing Was the Same.
There you go. The soundtrack for that era. I know it. The
I
soundtrack.
that's my everybody most people's favorite Drake album is Take Care. Most people's favorite album is Take Care, which is great. I enjoyed
What's
it.
that?
It's a lot of singles off of that.
I'll say it's his. Yeah, I'll say it's his biggest.
Yeah, it was a lot of singles off of that because Scorpion did numbers. If you're reading this, it's too late, which is a throwaway album, is actually better than some of his actual albums.
I
Um,
say that's probably one of my favorite ones though.
yeah,
That
Nothing
was
Was the Same is my favorite Drake
that was
album
different.
because I skip. That's my least skipped album is Nothing Was the Same. I may skip one or two songs, just depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm shit, the worst song is a damn single, and that was Started from the Bottom. I did not listen to that. I got so
But
sick of that song.
that was a banger though. Starting from the bottom is a banger. But
I got
I
so sick of that song. But I loved that Nothing Was the Same album. Tuscan Leather. Um
Yeah, it was different. He was
yeah, it
behind
was
himself on that.
yeah, but worst behavior, all of that
What
come through. Yeah, come through. All of those.
That what I'm saying. All of them, it's like,
Yeah.
bro, I remember being in my car, like where I'm going because I'm listening to these songs. Like I'm putting these songs on because I'm about to go. So it just puts you in that space, and
Yeah,
that's what I want to be as an artist. I want to create something timeless, bro.
right. And then that
And
next year,
Drake,
yeah. Then
he,
Kendrick
people
came
don't give
out
him
with
enough
Good
credit
Kid,
for
Mad
like
City. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City came out the year before, and then
that was fine.
2014, Forest
That
Hills
was fine.
Rise came out the next year. So it was like,
You know, I've always been a J Cole, like J Cole, like so I know every J Cole album. That's
yeah.
it.
So
That's
when 2014 came out, that's my favorite J. Cole album. It was 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
yeah. That's they got all the soul in the world on that one for real.
Dang, Love Yours is just one of
He
them.
spilled his soul on it. He spilled his soul. But
Yeah,
no, like, but last year I went to see Drake and J Cole,
man, I was so mad I missed that one.
bro. Bro, that hey, as far as rap goes, Drake and J Cole, I feel like that you got to say they are. Well, I guess you put Kendrick in there too. Like the big three, I really believe that. Like I don't think it's nobody close in that time
Nah,
range
they can do no wrong. Them three can do no.
to
Well,
them.
Drake taking L's for other reasons, but Drake taking L's for a whole other reasons. But
They
it's fun from the music. No, you can't beat those three when it comes to the music.
you will put Kendrick versus Eminem.
Yes, but I still take Eminem.
What about Wayne versus Eminem?
Still take Eminem because as much as
What about
I love Wayne to death. Eminem's style of
you got
writing
to say it?
is
Yeah.
is different. Eminem, I was like, if it's like Eminem or Nas, that's the one I'm like, I don't know who I would take in that one.
All about it. My next one's gonna be Eminem versus Jay-Z.
M, I still take M.
Yeah, it's just if you try to like score every like category, you gotta put Eminem up top. Whether if it's storytelling and bars
M
and
is
and,
usually an eight
and
or above.
syllables.
Yeah, he's gonna be an eight or above in most of the categories.
And when it get down to the nitty gritty of the grades, like I feel like you gotta grade every category. Because if you say you like Wayne because he got bars, well, okay, Wayne do got 1,000 bars. Eminem got 1,000,000 bars.
Yeah, everybody got bars, but it's bars differently. It depends on how you
Yeah,
like to listen. It's the same way
yeah,
when it comes to battle rap. You listen to a Loaded Lux, you listen to a Daylight, you listen to a B Dot, that type of writing, and then you flip it over. You listen to a Rum Nitty, you listen to a New Jersey Twerk, you lose
yeah.
a
Hey, and
Scott.
that personally, that's my favorite battle rapper. Twerk.
Mine's Rum Nitty. Mine's Rum Nitty.
I feel that because look, and they like each other like that. Like they both of them think the other one the better
Yeah,
one for
so
sure.
that type of pen because I just love metaphors. So
For sure.
the metaphors that they set up with, I can always get to it. But I love the other side too. I'm a Loaded Lux fan. I'm a B Dot fan. I love B Dot. B Dot is one of my
B
favorite.
Dot Super Cold.
Yeah, B
B
Dot
Dot
is
Super
one of my
Cold.
favorite. I love Jada Nightwing. That's my guy. Right now,
Jaden Nightwing is Super Cold for sure.
so
Hey, but
having them,
it's
yeah,
they put their character into how they do it. Like everything gets graded, bro.
yeah.
Everything gets graded. I
So
just when Rum Nitty get into his setup and,
oh yeah,
and, and, and
yeah,
just punching,
yeah.
hang
And
it up.
I'm saying I just love watching battle rap. Saying female battle rap is really good too. Jazz the rapper, she get out there, she book stuff. Miss Hustle is
He really don't be losing. I gotta see that Miss Hustle versus Hitman. I
yeah.
gotta see
Miss
he
Hustle,
really.
Miss Hustle be in her bag. Coffee Brown be in her
I'm,
bag.
I'm not. I'm not a Hitman fan like that. Like the energy is there, and I can appreciate the performance, but I like the one saying like putting it together for real.
Yeah, his Hitman's gonna always give you that one round where he bombing the whole round. He's gonna
Yeah,
do that
he do that.
9 times out of 10 is usually
He
either
do that.
first round. Most of the time, it's usually his first round is his most powerful round. That just Hitman.
Yeah.
If you go look at
Now my first
Surf,
round, him versus Sue Surf. That
him
that that
versus
first
Surf, if you go
round.
look at Surf, that first round against Surf, he shut the business
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
But Surf
And
got
that's what I say about the energy. Like he make you feel what he's saying. Like and he
but
performed
Surf got that battle second and third.
nasty. Now,
Surf got
I
that battle
I
second and
might
third.
even still give him the first, but I just like that first
Yeah,
from
yeah, no,
Hitman.
Hitman's first. Yeah, Hitman won the first clearly. Surf got the
Yeah.
second, third.
Nah, you get that's
Surf got the second and third though.
Surf
So,
became surfing that battle for real to
oh
me.
yeah, that
That's
speak to the inmate, press nine. Yeah, yeah.
bro. But when I heard that, bro, you
Alternative
could feel like
smackdown.
it's like that's like goosebumps, like bro, like that's too real.
Yeah, nah, that Surf.
That's too real.
Yeah, nah, I
So,
seen even before when Surf, right before Surf went to jail, that 4 battle run he put on before he went to jail. He basically just proved that he was like, bro, if I really wanted to beat y'all, I could beat y'all.
bro, in 4 battles, really not even he didn't take the whole 4 battles, but he elevated himself like, oh no, he probably one of the best I ever heard.
Yeah, because you could
He was
tell
saying some of the wildest, like Surf
yeah,
was
him
saying
and
some of the
Charlie Clip.
wildest stuff I ever heard.
That's why him and Charlie Clip do the same thing. They gonna take a battle seriously, and you gonna put them up there, and then
Yeah,
they bullshit the next three.
yeah.
Just be like, bruh, come on. But then
Hey, I hated him versus Twerk. Oh man, he
we talking about Surf or
yeah, Surf versus Twerk,
Surf 30 Twerk because
30 ball,
Twerk couldn't get out of the first round, and Surf
30 ball.
material was that good too. But
Oh yeah, yeah. And it would have made it it probably could have been debatable if Twerk was at his maximum level, but
yeah,
anything under maximum, nah, AMG gonna win.
especially on the run Surf was on. He just beat John 2-1-3-0, depending on who you ask. He just beat Calico 2-1-3-0, depending on who you ask. Then
Killed him.
so he's taking it serious. Then he get to you. He 3-0 you because you ain't prepared. So you get 30. He go battle
Man,
Cortez. He 2-1
man.
Cortez. Now Cortez had the best chance of beating Surf because Cortez clearly got that second round.
I wouldn't say he even came out. It was pretty good. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, you
Surf
you
got the
you knew
and
you
then
knew
I was
what you
like,
was up
yes.
against. He started going cam, but
Yeah, Surf got the first, and I was like, all right, Cortez got this second. I was like, if Cortez has anything just as good as Surf's third, Cortez could beat him. But then he came out with his third, and I was like, man, your third flat. Your third
hey,
flat.
Sue
Flat.
Surf beat out on Cortez, bro. I'm like thinking
Yeah,
of
that
all the
first round
rounds.
was
I'm like,
nasty.
nah, he
That first
was.
round nasty against Cortez. That first round.
Look, he went AMG mode at the gate,
Yeah,
going
yeah.
ham on boy.
I'm gonna
Nah,
get this over with.
that was wild.
Then he
That
battled
was wild.
JC. Then he battled JC in 30 JC.
Kill
Then,
JC.
then he killed JC.
I remember that because I was like, I definitely think JC is a better writer than Sue Surf,
Yeah.
but he was levels above dude though.
Yeah, but the other factors, Surf was just so much better than he's
Yeah, but
way.
I promise, bro. I used to be like that when I started like performing in front of people, like doing shows and stuff like that. I tried to be the most lyrical person in the world. But it's a difference between just being lyrical and you really.
Being a artist.
I was about to say poet, but artist is way better. It's about being an artist, bro. Can you make the people see and feel what you were saying? Is the biggest thing.
Because I
And
think that's the thing when it comes to this debate when it's Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. J. Cole and Kendrick rap better than Drake. Nobody's
for
denying that.
sure, for
But
sure.
overall artistry of being an entertainer, Drake, he has that. That's there.
I put it like Kendrick is a better rapper, but Drake make better songs.
He makes
If
more
that makes sense.
songs that you want to listen to. He makes more upbeat songs. And I feel
But I
it was like that. That's why
Kendrick got Kendrick got good songs. Like,
because
but I say J. Cole for me is I relate more to J. Cole than like listening to J. Cole when Friday Night Lights came out,
mhm,
like that changed my perspective. I was like, no, I gotta write every day.
yeah. But
Every day.
and
And
then it's also regional too. J. Cole, North Carolina. He right here.
yeah, for sure. For sure. And they make us look good. I like when I hear guys from the South. Like they do try to stereotype you,
Yeah.
but we really got T.I., we got Luda.
I was like,
For real.
they forget who T.I., Luda, and Jeezy was. I was like, y'all must forget who they
For
were.
real. Like could rap for real. Like really, really could rap
Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Y'all forgot who these folks out here is.
and they from the South for real.
They from
So
the
I
South.
do think
Real. You don't
overall, we got the best rappers. But even when I go out of town to perform, bro, I always when I introduce myself, I say my name is Nick Jones Nova. I come from Orange Mound, Memphis, Tennessee, and they always like you're from Memphis. I didn't know y'all did poetry in Memphis.
we do a lot of stuff in Memphis.
What? And that's why I I write how I write because you got to show people that yeah, it is a struggle here. Like I do paint a picture like it's not easy to be here, but we the coldest, we are the smartest, we are the most ambitious people that you are going to meet in this city
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's still a hustle here. It's still a hustle here.
every day,
Still
every
a
day.
yeah. That's why connecting all of those, like the poetry, the battle rap, everything comes together. Like I said, Tupac, if you look at it, Tupac wasn't the most lyrical rapper.
And they try to paint him like he is. They try to give it to him. But
Tupac and Drake. They are the one and the same for me, as in the artistry of being a artist. They knew how to
yeah,
do it to the
yeah, for sure, for
top.
sure. He was a true artist. Like even from acting to music, everything. I heard he went to
I
a
was,
to an art school.
yeah, I was like, he went to art, like I said, the thug persona and everything. He had to do that with Death Row and all that. But you go look at him. He went to performing art school. He was a art student.
For sure. But I think that in my mind that hurt his when I think of people who I like, who I think are cold like writers. I was like all the thug life joints. I don't like that kind of like. Ice Cube, them guys, they weren't good to me.
Yeah, and I like those type of. I was like, I just listen to all types of music, see what I end up liking. But
For sure.
I'm a
For sure.
DMX fan.
Hard, yeah. Nah, he cold.
I'm a
Nah,
DMX.
that's a poet. That's a
Yeah,
real poet.
I'm a DMX fan.
Oh
I'm a
man,
Jay fan.
oh man, nah, he'll spit something, give you goosebumps for real.
Yeah, I'm a DMX fan. I'm a Kiss fan. I'm a Fabulous fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Fab, the
And Fab slept on, but
Fab,
when it comes to them bars, some punches,
Fab is on there.
Cassidy good, but I don't like when Cassidy battle rap at
No, no,
all.
no, no. He needs to stop that. This ain't back in the.
I ain't like none of them.
No.
None
When
of them.
he come back, I was like,
I feel like
mm-mm.
he picked the wrong opponents. Like even like you shouldn't be battling somebody like Arsenal,
Yeah, who don't
somebody
care
like
and be disrespectful the whole time.
no, he shook you, and that's what you get.
Yeah, I'm
Thought
not
you better
picking
than me.
Cassidy to beat anybody that he's coming back to battling. He battled Arsenal. I said Arsenal gonna win 2-1, 3-0. Take your pick. He battled Goods. Goods gonna win 2-1, 3-0. Take your pick.
You could
Yeah. Who the
when
other
you
person?
lose the goods, you need to reevaluate.
Because I love Goods slick talk. That's what it does. But
He not a killer though.
no,
He not the person that's gonna kill somebody.
he's not gonna lose a lot of battles. He don't lose the battles. He really don't.
He do his aura thing, and
Or it's real.
he like overpowered him kind of like.
But then he
Now
battles.
on the beat, good super cold.
Oh yeah, no, he got a good flow. He got a really good flow.
He's super cold on the beat.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, they had the scores like one got to go rappers edition. Then they had Jay Z. They had Jay Z, Nas, uh, Pac, and Biggie. I was like, we talking about lyrically, Tupac got to go.
I just don't give it to him. And people say it to be like you're a poet. You don't like Tupac. I said
I love it. But if we talking about lyrically, what
when
it is, no,
I don't have any Tupac songs in rotation. Brenda's Got a Baby. That's
a good song.
monumental. That's not nothing. I'm listening to Biggie before I'm listening to
Yeah.
Tupac.
Now, hit them up and how do you want it? How do you want it is my favorite Tupac song. So yeah, him and Jodeci, they flowed on, they flowed.
Hey, they went in on that. They went in on that, but
Yeah, I'm a
I
Biggie,
ain't listening to that.
Big Papa, Juicy, Hypnotized. I
See
can,
the sound. You see the difference how many you name from him? Nah,
yeah, I got my
you got
Tupac.
to go.
I get around, yeah, I get
You
around.
gotta go.
Hail
I
Mary,
get around. That was cool.
I
That
get
was
around.
cool.
Hail
So,
Mary, Brenda's got a baby. Yeah, and I mess with Tupac. He's on rotation, but so is Biggie.
so
So is Biggie. He's
I got more Jay-Z in rotation than
yeah. I got
anybody like before my era. Like I'm listening to like Jay-Z. I do listen to Jadakiss.
yeah. 444 is one of my favorite Jay Z albums.
Beautiful.
That was a
Beautiful.
that's my
He just like he's like you said, like he's an artist. Like none of these songs gonna sound the same. Don't sound like another song that he performed like that he had in the past. All original like art for real.
yeah. And
Well,
most people hated Magna Carta Holy Grail, and I was like, it wasn't as
you,
bad. Now it did have some skips
no,
on twisted
no, it was great. You just got to be a Jay Z fan
to
to
like
even
first
to
eight,
give him a chance to give him a chance to be something different than what people used to.
the
Because
first
that
seven
John's
or
way
eight
different.
songs, the first 7 or 8 songs were actually decent. 8 or 9 songs were decent. Now when he got to like 7 to like 15, 16, 17, then I was like, all right.
I think I played most of them joints where Picasso Baby, even the song Holy Grail. No,
I love it. I
that's
love
too
it.
hard.
Because that first song grabs the album. That first song. That's why I used to give Gotti his flowers for this. Every cocaine music he
Yes,
dropped,
sir.
that first song,
Gonna be the hardest song probably.
either the best song on the album or his
For
top three
sure.
song on the album. Every time he dropped that first song on every cocaine music, usually stole
Look,
the show.
by Cocaine 3, you're buying it to hear that first song.
That first song. And
No
then
lie. And Cocaine 3 had the one like that's my favorite joint.
my favorite one is Cocaine 5, CM5, White Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
White
That
Friday.
jump, yeah. Oh, the whole White Friday was
Because 5, 6,
masterpiece.
and 7, if you go look at cocaine, CM 5, 6, and 7, Bulletproof, Spaz Out, and what's the one on? I forgot the one on CM Friday, White Friday.
You your man. CM5 had White Friday on it, and
Yeah, blow
uh,
your ass off. It had what's wrong?
it had the
Wrong with you?
Rico gun. Oh, I love that song,
Oh,
Rico.
Rico. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Come
It had
look, oh, then that when he had Lido and Zedzilla on the count. Yeah, that was classic.
See,
That
yeah,
was classic
cocaine music with the
for
what's
sure.
the name beat. Yeah, it was with the Ashton
All,
Martin.
but all like I really Gotti was my favorite rapper, and all of that really influenced me. So I think that's why when I get on stage, I do
Hmm.
got a kind of a aggressive style because
Yeah,
I do want to keep it Memphis. I want to be a reflection of where I come from for real.
yeah, and it's in the storytelling. Like my favorite Memphis rapper is Project Pat, but that's just like I said.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Legendary.
Mister Don't Play,
Legendary.
Mister Don't Play album is
Project Factor.
that.
I had to say my favorite Memphis rapper got to be Don Tripp, but
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely. He's
people
there.
not gonna put him in stature up there with Project Pat. Like people listen to Chicken Head like all around the world for real.
Dang, Mister Don't Play that album. Yeah, but no, Project Pat is up there in
Of
mine.
course.
Dolph is definitely in mine. I just love Dolph.
Man, and I never listened to Dolph. I listened to Dolph more after he passed. Honestly,
Yeah, I got put on it in high school, and I listened to more to him in college. But of course, Gotti is gonna always be up there because it was like it's Gotti, man. He still put
yeah,
out.
that's why I listen to. Man.
Yeah, the first one, Back to the Basics. When he dropped Back to the Basics, that was that. But my favorite Yo Gotti album is what was it? I Am.
Let's see. Okay, okay. Hey, but you know your music for real, bro.
Yeah, I Am was my
Now
favorite because
I
that was
am had real hit singles on it for real when he dropped the I am.
because that
He
one
was
had
he was on a different
yeah, that was Cold Blood. That was Cold Blood with J. Cole.
bro. They gotta be my one of my top 10 favorite songs.
Oh yeah, Cold Blood. Yeah,
And
cause
I promise, bro, people don't know about this song.
no, and it was like
Y'all listen to this. Look, anybody listen to this, y'all like, subscribe, and then you go listen to Cold Blooded with Yo Gotti and J. Cole.
yeah,
You
nah.
want to hear some rap?
Uh, that album
I
was
want.
he had King Shit with Ti on there. He had
Oh, was Rihanna on there?
Respect You Earn with Neo and Wale. Who's another one that y'all sleep on is Wale. I'm sick of it.
Because they don't. Because I just can tell how the industry does it, bro. They didn't want him to be his potential. They wanted he made club music when people were listening to Wale.
Yeah.
You gonna think of well, I guess Bad was a good joint to show his skill, but
So mad when that joint hit the radio because I was like, bro, I heard this 5 months ago.
yeah, for real. But no, Wale was right there with J. Cole for real.
Yeah, I love Wale.
And Wale one of the coldest writers
Yeah,
for real. For long.
Ambition is my favorite album. That Ambition is my favorite
Oh,
Wale album.
the bro, the joint with Meek Mill and Rose,
Ambitious, yes. Uh, uh,
crazy,
my favorite one
crazy.
probably
So,
No Days Off or Legendary. Legendary is one of my favorite Wale songs off of that album.
bro, I don't hear people talk about Wale. That make me happy that somebody, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to the guy. I like that joint. Did
And
you
I,
hear
yeah, the first time
Groundhog
I heard
Day with
Wale,
him and J. Cole had
yeah,
it back and forth?
yeah. The first time I heard Wale, which made me go back and listen to him, was No Hands.
See? No. And that's not something I would even listen to. I wouldn't listen to something like that from Wale. I feel like you selling yourself short, bro.
The one thing I love about Wale is he usually always has a great single with an R&B artist on
Oh
every,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
on
Oh,
every.
now Lotus Flower Bomb, like that was a good. That let him be himself, and it was a hit at the same time.
Uh, that way with Jeremiah.
Yeah, for sure. The Usher joint, that's like everybody wedding song for real.
Yes, like he always gonna
Yeah.
be bad with Rihanna and Tiana. It's like, bro, he's gonna have that. He's gonna always have one of those songs on his album that just flow.
I love when rappers rap on R&B beats in general. Like
Yeah,
I like the mix up of rap and other cultures. I
yeah.
like the rap and country joint they doing now. I love them joint. The Money Bag,
You gotta be
the
out here.
Boozy Gang.
Yeah, you gotta experiment with stuff, man. Especially out here,
For sure. For sure.
and then there's so
For
many
sure.
artists and rappers out here. So it's like that T Pain run when T Pain was on everybody's feature.
I can't believe T-Pain ain't still like the main feature guy. Like he still would like a T-Pain and Lil Baby or something like that'd be hard.
He came out when he came out with Love Her, him and Glow came out with Love Her on the album.
Oh yeah, that's different.
I was like,
That's different.
I was like,
That's different.
yes, T Pain still can flow like this.
That was different. Of course, and he just can make any song pop, bro. Shout out to T-Pain for real.
Shout out to Tallahassee, man. That man was
T-Pain,
T Pain.
T-Pain.
But yeah, that's what I was like. So much music, like I said, and even just talking about all this music and everything that we go through, it goes into our work. I was like, man, I gotta add something else to it. Gotta add another flair to it. Gotta get a little bit more energy to it. You can't because it's easy. You can go up there and spit the best thing popping, the best poem, everything, but how you deliver
For
it
sure.
more.
Well, that's the realest thing in the world. And I was hearing that, but I was so arrogant that I just thought like no, I got it, and the people who were saying this, they just don't get it. But if you saying the hardest things in the world and you saying you in China, you speaking French, it don't matter.
Yeah,
The goal of poetry is to reach people. So once you can communicate like that, bro, crowd's gonna love you.
yeah, and can't be
Yeah,
scared.
I had to learn that.
Can't be scared to take a.
And it's tough, especially because it's art and a real art. Like you giving pieces of your soul
Yeah.
bare, like to be judged. That's the hardest thing in the world, bro. No lie, but look, this this was the hardest thing I ever
Oh yeah,
tried to write.
absolutely. It's in my
The
cart already. I was just like, I'm waiting on getting paid.
bro, bro, hey, anybody watch? Look, The Imperfect Brother. It's on Amazon. It's my first published book. It's a poetry book, but it's a story at the same time, bro. But I'm so proud of it because it's amazing for real.
Yeah, nah,
But it's one thing to perform. Like when I'm performing, I know people the bars people gonna get, and I know how to deliver it.
mhm.
But to give somebody something that I wrote and for them to interpret it on their own, bro, it was terrifying.
Yeah,
Terrible. But like I said, you gotta try new stuff. You gotta try it.
yeah.
You
Like I said,
got to.
you got to try. It's not that like, man,
Got to.
take it and go with it. You can't. You gotta. So that's what I'm learning now. I was like, bro, just post it. You get just post it.
Because no, but you really just cold, like you really too cold. So anything you post, you already got the sauce for real.
I just got. It's like, man, and then that's the thing. You will hear that, but then at the same time, I was like, man, bro, this is not. This is not. This is not where it needs to be. After,
But I say follow your gut. You'll know when it is.
yeah,
And one thing I've learned, I don't throw anything away, even if it's a couple lines and I don't like it. I don't throw it away. I just save it for later. And later on, in a different mind space, you'll come back to that and you'll make that into an entire poem.
yeah. So that's what I learned. So I was like, man, just keep. So just push myself forward, keep going. But like I said, I got so much going on this stuff that I'm like, just got to keep writing. Just keep writing. I like got the third poem that
Who would you say is like one of your like biggest influences in writing, like when you write?
man. I just love watching. I just love battle rap so much that just listening to battle rap, the metaphors and everything, the layers of, because I was like, I had to go back and catch this. I was like, if
That's
I'm,
important.
yeah, and it's like, do I want to get to the point more, or do I want to tell the story more?
The struggle,
The struggle of which one do I want? Do I want to hit
the
you hard
struggle.
with them, hit you hard with all of it, or do I want to build it up to the end point? And I'm like, that's why I listen because, but then I listen to them more and more, and the more I listen to it, all of them are building up.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get some kind of setup, even if it's not a 2 bar setup.
Yeah,
The first half of the bar is the setup for
set
it,
up. So they all setting it up. It's like, where do you want the punch to go?
bro. And it's harder than it looks because
Oh, absolutely.
as I'm writing for an opponent. I guess like when I usually write, my mind is just open for anything to come to me. But this, I feel like it has to be so specific to score a point for the judges. But so I said, nah. I said, bro, you just do write how you write. Do your thing.
It's
Don't
gonna come to
overthink
you.
it.
It's gonna come to you.
it and it and it came to me for sure. But I think that's one thing. I think all artists critique themselves heavy. I think all artists overthink at some point.
Right.
But it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And like I
For
said, you're
sure.
gonna second guess yourself. It happens. Especially afterwards. If it doesn't go a certain way and everything, it's like, okay, what could I did this done better, done that
Yeah.
better. You get caught in that, but you also look at it like sometimes you gotta look at it as like they were just better than me tonight. Sometimes it's like that. It's like they were just better tonight.
And that's the toughest thing for me to ever accept. But it's making my pen that much sharper because in my mind I can't lose.
Yeah,
I to me I'm the best ever.
always. Yep.
And since I feel like that and I stay like it's like I can't if I lose then all that goes away. So I'm putting my all into this battle. I'm not gonna go in there because he is actually a battle rapper. Like the person I'm going against is a battle rapper. I said I'm not gonna go in here and battle rap with you. I'm going there and be Nick Nova
Yeah.
and
Whatever comes out of it comes out of it.
hey, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah. That's so yeah, man. That's the only.
But hey, you'll be cold in slam poetry though.
Yeah, I looked at it before. I seen trap karaoke before. I seen karaoke part. I seen the
Yeah,
poetry. I seen all of that stuff. So I looked at
we
it.
got like it's like slams every month for like I want to say the last slam for like $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah. So it's like, but then I was like, do you want to write this long poem, this long story? Do you want to get it? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to memorize it? Do you want to just read from it? And I was like, it's to me, it's more impactful to memorize it.
I mean, it's either or. I've seen people get off reading but just me naturally because I just like to move. I like to move
Yeah.
around on stage, so I just memorize everything. But I learned the memorization from just learning all the Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. I probably could rap Carter One word for word.
Right. Yeah. That's
So I had to learn how to memorize my own stuff.
yeah. I was like, I read it. I read it for a couple of days in a row. If I read it, I was like, if I read it every day for a couple of days in a row, probably by the third day, I could probably have it done to
So
speak. But then once I get it done, I go ahead and record because I was like, I'm not gonna let this sit. It's
just
in
gonna get it
my head
off.
right
Yeah,
here.
it sounds better fresh for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
and then I don't be
Oh,
trying to do a lot of retakes, man. I be trying to do like two or
one take, Jake.
one take, one take, three at max, like three at max. I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that
Man.
out there.
But that's why I respect your grind, bro. Your YouTube grind, because I hope people don't think content creation is easy because it's a real job for real, for real. And I probably do 7, 8 takes, stumble over a word, have to run it back. Maybe the lighting one, like
Yeah,
it's a lot to go into it. But I like I said, I try to post as much as I can, but it's a lot to go into it.
Right. And I was like, man, if I wasn't working another job, nothing like that, if I put my got into it, I was different. But it's
Be
like
a little different. Yeah,
find ways
yeah,
to do it within your other or within the other part of your life.
yeah, yeah. But I posted today about chasing your dream, bro. Like we gotta get it, bro. It's in us to achieve our dreams. We
Yeah,
got to.
yeah, got to. That's the
And that's
whole
why I encourage people to find something that they like. So as you on this journey or that this hard journey, like if it's something that you love to do, that's an engine for real.
yeah. And you always do it, man. It's just like even if you do it until like I said, if you want to do more time with it, but even if you gotta start off just doing it a couple of hours a week, a couple of hours a week, I can do this. Do that. You
Yeah,
just start it. Just start it. Even if it's like, man,
sometimes all you get.
5 hours a week. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do this. So 1 hour a day. I'm gonna do what I can in this hour to try to get to go through this. Okay, cool. You might record.
Yeah,
You might,
so
yeah. So it's like just set aside time for it, and then you start to realize the more and more you like doing it, the more and more you start moving other stuff around, and you was like, okay,
hey, for sure.
want another extra hour now.
Hey, put that puzzle together for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
That's the best way to be. But man, like I said, it's spoken word, this poetry and everything. Like I said, it just seems like it's something that was in just inside the family naturally. It was like writing is easy, especially for both sides. It looks like writing is just easy, just came to you. It just came to us.
Exactly. I was like, keep they hey, just I always tell people, like people try to ask me to help them write a poem. I said, bro, I said, I can't help you write. Like whatever they hit your mind, just write it down.
Even if it's just
Just
concept.
write it down. You everybody got notes on their phone, just write it down. And I would say every poem is a good poem, as long as you write it from a real place.
Yeah,
You something that's real to you. It's gonna be a great poem because they're gonna be able to feel where you're coming from.
yeah. You ain't got to rhyme. You ain't got to rhyme all the way. It's just
Yeah,
like just talk.
you ain't got to rhyme. Now me, I'm the type I like to double rhyme every other rhyme. Sometimes like I do like to show a full skill set, but that's why I tell people I said don't write like me. Like I said, you got a style in you that's gonna be fire to you.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to do that the best way possible. And the other way to do it is to go out there and try it. So once you figure it out, what you like I said, what you like to do, and
But
just
once you figure it out, oh my God, it is no other feeling than when you finally comfortable with sharing your art. It's like your life changes. Like everything that you do is gonna feel different. It's gonna be brighter for you for real.
yeah,
That's why I tell people whatever you want to do in your life, I want you to try. Just go for it. Like you said, whether it's an hour a day, just carve you out some time to do something that you really want to do with your life, something you really passionate about. And I promise it's gonna take you exactly where you need to be.
gonna make you feel a
For
whole
real.
lot.
Purpose is everything to life. For
Mm-hmm.
real.
Exactly. You gotta have purpose out here in these streets, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
you already know this has been another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. I want to thank Big Bro coming on, Nick Nova.
Man, I appreciate you having me on, bro. This was fun, bro. This was fun.
It was absolutely fun. Let the people know what you got coming up, man.
So I just want to let everybody know that like this right here, this is gonna be the best book that you're gonna read in
Please
your
go
life.
get that. Go get that.
The Imperfect Brother. It's on Amazon. It's a poetry book, but it's about a black family. Where I kind of combine my loves of anime and poetry together. So if y'all like stuff like Naruto or Black Clover or My Hero, you will love the powers in it. You will love the message in it, and you will fall in love with poetry through this book.
Yes.
And my name is Nick Jones the Nova. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Nick Jones the Nova.
I'm gonna have all his socials at the end of the video, like y'all
Yes,
know. I'm gonna have him send me the link to his Amazon book so I can put that in the comments, so I can put that
appreciate
in
you, brother.
and everything. So y'all can go check that out. It's on Amazon. Y'all go check it out. We all got Amazon carts. Just add it in there. Check it out. Look at
It's
it.
just
Read it.
$15. It's just $15.
$15. Read it. Is a good. It's gonna be a good read. I got to still get
Yeah.
mine. It's in the. It's in the cart. So
I'm gonna bring one to you, bro. I got you.
yeah. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this taken care of. But y'all go
Cool.
follow him, Nick Jones, the Nova. Y'all go see him. If y'all love spoken word, any type of poetry, any type of
Yes,
musical,
sir.
anything like
The
that,
best
go check
ever.
him out. All my Memphis people, all my Mississippi people, go check them out.
Pull up to Memphis. For sure.
Arkansas,
Follow
you
me.
right there.
And y'all like and subscribe. Hit that bell,
We're gonna do all of that. Arkansas,
Yes, sir.
Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, all y'all right here. Missouri, you not that far away. Just stop in.
For love. I appreciate the love, brother.
It's all love. This has been another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. Once again, I want to thank Big Bro Nick Nova for coming in. Y'all, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm coming out with more episodes. I'm thinking about doing a new idea about doing movie reviews of big movies that I never seen that everybody critically
All right.
acclaims are great movies. Go back and watch them and see if they can hold up. So it's a couple things, drink videos coming back. There's a lot of different things that I'm trying to push out. So y'all be patient with me. But thank you guys for continuing this journey. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I see you guys again on another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. You feel me?